Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I have some drugstore products to show you that I bought recently. They are kind of old by now. I've had them for a few months, but I thought I would try them on at the same time. Yeah, and we're just gonna get into it before it gets to be 1,000,000 degrees in here, which it kind of already is. But yeah, let's start with this. This is actually from Trader Joe's, so not necessarily drugstore, but a good price. It's the Jelly Bean Flavored Lip Duo. There's a lip balm butter and an overnight lip mask. And I have not even opened this yet. So I want to try this lip balm butter right now because I don't have any lip balm on. Oh, it's big. This is the packaging. It's very cute. It's one of these applicators that like everybody is doing now. This one's like hard plastic though, and it's just clear. I guess this came out in the spring. It smells really good because I don't know, just the fact that it's called Jelly Bean makes me think it came out like around Easter. That feels really nice and more like a lip oil than a lip balm actually, so I'm excited about this. This is the little overnight lip mask that I just want to smell. It doesn't smell as like fragrant as the lip balm. It says apply generously to the lips in the evening and leave on overnight. Yeah, so I got that because I thought it was cute. So okay, I think I have something I think I have something new to try for everything. So we're gonna start, well, now that I'm saying that, I don't have a primer here. Let me see if I have one in my new makeup drawer because I kind of want to do this like in order. So I don't have a new primer from the drugstore, which makes sense because I'm actually on a primer no buy. So I don't know why I thought I would have had one, but I do have this one from NYX that's in my Shop My Stash. This is the Plump Right Back with electrolytes, plumping serum, and primer. And I have been using this because it's in my Shop My Stash, so yeah, there's some use on it. And I think I like this. It is like a gel texture, but it's supposed to plump your skin, so I'm assuming that means it's hydrating. And I also had like all my skincare on already and my SPF, so. But yeah, it feels nice, but I just find it feels like it's supposed to be a gripping primer because it's a bit like tacky. So then I'm like, why do they call it a plumping serum and primer? I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, and that actually worked out because the face product I want to try is also from NYX. This is the Buttermelt Glaze Soft Glow Skin Tint. It has SPF 30 in it. And I got the shade 02 Vanilla Bean Butter. So, I don't know if, did I see this in Canada? I got this at Ulta, I believe. Yeah. And I got this at Ulta in the States. I don't know if it's in Canada because it has SPF in it, so you never know. But yeah, it's one of these squeeze tubes, and I don't know how much to use, so probably not a lot. That's what I'm gonna do. I like that there's SPF in it. I already have SPF on, but whatever. I have SPF 50 on like all the time, so I'm also using this beauty blender for like the third time in my life. It's the first time like that I'm using Beauty Blender in general, which is kind of crazy because I've been on YouTube, makeup YouTube, for like 6 years now. I've never used a Beauty Blender. It's okay. I mean, I feel like it's a bit small now for what I'm used to. I want something like with more, maybe I should hold it this way, with more like real estate. I'm just gonna bring this mirror closer to me. I honestly don't know if that did anything. What do you think? Do you see a difference? I kind of see that it maybe evened out. Let's do like a bit more, maybe here and here. But this is a skin tint, so I'm not expecting it to be like a foundation coverage. And I don't like high coverage anyway, but yeah. And probably because I'm using a Beauty Blender, it's like shearing it out even more. But I like that I chose this color because the first one seemed like it would be very light. And now that I remember, I did like swatch it in store on my face, and I was like, yeah, no, that's gonna be way too light. So that's why I got this one. I mean, I think it maybe evened out my skin a bit. It has a nice like natural finish. So, okay, I'm liking it so far. It has a skincare, well, it says 93% skincare formula with niacinamide, mango, and shea butter. Shake well. I didn't shake it well. Helps prevent sunburn, yeah, because there's like actual sunscreen ingredients in there. Okay, we'll see how that wears, but liking it so far. I also don't, well, I do have a drugstore concealer in my new makeup drawer actually, because I got the Physicians Formula one. I was gonna do a separate full face of Physicians Formula. I don't know if anybody cares about that, but they just come up with a few things that have intrigued me lately, so I picked some of them up. But let me see. I love how I'm just moving this while talking, but I'm gonna look through here to find that concealer. Okay, so it's this one, the Butter Glow Radiance Boosting Glow blah 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 concealer in the shade Fair to Light. This looks very light, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's one of these that has like a sponge applicator, which I probably won't use. It was new when I got it. It says new on it, but I think by now it's old. And I have the window open, so you're gonna hear like airplanes and trucks and whatever else noise is happening. Okay, so it has a flat doe foot applicator. I haven't been wearing a lot of concealer lately. Oh yeah, this is very light. Okay, I'm probably not gonna use this as a spot concealer because it's not the shade like of my actual skin, so I'll just use it in highlighted areas. I'm gonna try the sponge. It is pretty soft, but you know, it's not damp, so I don't know how it's gonna go. So what I've been doing lately when I even wear concealer is I don't actually put it like up to my eye anymore. I kind of put it like where I have this indent, because then it kind of blocks the light, I guess, and it just makes it look more even under my eyes, as opposed to if I put it right up here, then it gets like creasy in my fine lines. So yeah, don't love that. Well, the sponge worked, but I also kind of feel like it just absorbed the product. Let me try with the Beauty Blender. Okay, blend it out like very easily because it's kind of like a watery texture. And I just put some here because I have like the remnants of a breakout there. I don't know if that did much, but did it add, I think it added like a glow because it did say radiance boosting or something like that, right? Yeah, radiance boosting glow. So I don't know, I feel like I'm very glowy right here, and I think it might be the concealer. So I don't know how it's gonna wear if it's so glowy, but I'm not gonna put any more on because I don't wanna like cake it up, even though it's not cakey at all. Okay, pretty nice. Very light coverage though. Maybe I will put a bit more right there because I have like, some redness there, just to see if it does anything at all. Yeah, a little. Yeah, very light coverage. So if you like a high coverage concealer, I don't think you'll like this, but it might be good if you get it in a shade that's like your skin tone. It'd be nice as a spot concealer because it's like gonna give you a glow also. Sometimes I only wear concealer like as my complexion product, and I just like, you know, put a few dots and blend it everywhere. So yeah, that was the concealer. And I did get a face palette, but I'm now just seeing it doesn't have bronzer in it. But I'm finally trying this Revolution brand. I know like everybody's already tried this. We have this in our Pharmaprix now, which is Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. I'm in Quebec, so we have a different name. But this is the Cheek Lift palette in Pink Energy. And it's the first time I've been like, oh, kind of like excited about a Revolution product. Because I feel like the reviews are very mixed on this brand. Sometimes I see people like loving something, and other times they're like, no, it's not good. So I don't know. But I did get this, and I have another Revolution product actually to show you. So let's open this. But I will have to pull a bronzer from my collection. Everything is so difficult to open these days. I don't know what's going on with packaging. So this is the palette. Like, isn't this pretty cute? I think the colors are really fun. And these two are highlighters, I guess. Does it say anything? Like it has, yeah. It has like a little diagram of how to apply it, so I don't know, but it just doesn't have names for the shades or like tells you what they are. But I think this could be light enough for a highlighter. This one maybe. Otherwise these are just like meant to be kind of blush lighter kind of things. And then you have 4, those are, yeah, they look matte, matte blushes. I don't remember how many versions of this they had, but that's what that looks like. But let me get a bronze. Oh, I do have a bronzer. I'm silly. Actually, let's use this first. Okay, so another product from Physicians Formula. I guess I'm not doing that separate video because I'm trying all the things, but this is the Cheeks, Eyes, and Lips Muru Butter Multi-Use Stick, and it's dual-ended. It has a bronzer or a contour and a blush on the other side. So let's use the bronzer, and I got the shade Beachy Pink. It says Butter Glow and Go, so it's another product from the Butter line. Okay, do I just like put it on my face? I'm not even prepared. Like, I don't have a brush or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this like just where I normally would. Ooh, it's very like emollient, so a lot came off just then, and I don't know if this is even a good shade for me, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, I pulled this brush from my stash. This is from Half Caked. It's the complexion brush, but I've been using it for cream bronzer. Yeah, so just gonna blend this out. Okay, it's blending out nicely. Okay, maybe, yeah, this is more of a bronzer shade for me because it's more leaning like red than like a cool tone for a contour. So I'm liking that because I don't really contour. I just use bronzer as contour and bronzer kind of thing. Yeah, it blends out really easily. I was a bit worried at first, but yeah, okay. That's a nice shade actually. Since it's Physicians Formula, I'm assuming they don't have a lot of shades of that because they don't have they don't have a good shade range, but they also don't have a lot of space for their face products, like at least in Pharmaprix, and I think they have them at Walmart in Canada, but it's always like a small section. So they have like all their blushes and bronzers, but when it comes to complexion products, they don't carry a lot of things, which is unfortunate for people that want to try their face products. But that almost blended to nothing. I think. Well, also the lighting's horrible in here as usual. Maybe I should put the light on me. I don't know if that made things worse, but yeah, I feel like I can barely see that I have bronzer on. Maybe I'll put some more. I do like this component that it's dual-ended and like easy to use. Be nice for traveling if I thought about it, but yeah, I just wanted more color like here, but it's layering nicely. Okay, should I try the blush too and then maybe put the powder on top from the Revolution? Because this looks really pretty, this shade in the blush. So ooh, I'm getting itchy. I hope it's not the face glaze. Let's do the blush. Oh yeah, it's one of those like cool pinks. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. stippling kind of brush. I love this brush. I don't think they make it anymore, but it's really good for cream blush. That's really pretty. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. And that is actually more pigmented, I feel. Like, I put even less of the blush on than the bronzer, and you can see the blush, which is nice. I don't want to put too much of it because I'm going to put the powder on top. But I think I really like this, actually. Like, super easy on the go. It's even called, yeah, Glow and Go. So really nice product. Would have been nice to use during the summer, but I wasn't really focused on that. Yeah, I still have my Shop My Stash from my last Shop My Stash video, which was almost a year ago now. So that's how that's been going, but we're gonna be filming a new one. That was actually my intention for the day, but I was like, I should also film like a get ready with me kind of trying on stuff as well. So I'm getting like a rash here. I don't know if that's just me because I'm allergic to stuff, but yeah. Okay, so that's that. Let's do the palette now. I don't usually do cream and powder together, but since we're trying things on, I'll do that. So I don't know how this will go. Okay, how come I can't open this now? Okay, so I think for today, I'm gonna use the darkest shade because I already have blush on, and I'm gonna use this for my powder. The name of this almost wore off. Oh, it's Farah Blush and Contour C30. I only use it as a blush brush, really, but let's see. I don't, oh my god. That picked up so much product. There's so much kick up in the pan, so I'm gonna tap some of that off. Oh my god. I'm scared. Okay, nothing, when I tapped it, it didn't come off the brush. So, oh, this could be crazy. Oh my god. So it seems like this blush is like a very, like it's not powdery. It has like a base to it because, yeah, it didn't come off when I did that just now. And now we're just going full 80s blush, okay? That's fine. Okay, so I definitely just covered up whatever I had underneath. Let's bring it across the face and we're looking crazy. I just was not expecting like so much product to come off on the brush. Okay, it's blending out though. It looks a little, it looks, it's a lot on camera. We'll just have to see how this goes. So that was that. The deepest shade of the palette, this one here, very pigmented. Let's put the light, like highlighter-y kind of thing on top to see if that maybe tones it down. It could make it crazier. I'm using a fan brush. Lots of kick up on that too. These are just very like, I always want to say silicone-y, although I haven't looked at the ingredients and I have no idea if that's what it's actually. But you know when a product has like a silicone type ingredient and it's like very thick? That's kind of what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Okay. That's pretty. I like that. Yeah, the blush later or whatever it is nice. It's very like seamless with the skin. It's not powdery, which I hate when a highlighter is powdery because I have dry skin and I don't want to enhance my dryness with a highlighter. Okay, I still look very blushed. Yeah, but that was the Revolution Cheek Lift. Okay, next time I know I don't need so much, I don't need to like get in the pan so much. Also, this brush is very dense, so yeah, maybe wasn't the best for that, but I use that brush with like every other blush that I use, so. Okay, maybe you should tone this down like here. It came very low because I was trying to blend it. Yeah. I don't know. leave it like that and see how it turns out in the end, and then I could go back. Yes, so I actually do have a new eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, and it's also from Revolution. I just liked this little color story. I think these are really old. There's a plane going, just ignore it. This is the Mini Color Reloaded palette, and it's giving green. So I think we'll use this today. Yeah, I'm kind of scared now since the blush was so pigmented. I don't know how this eyeshadow is going to be, but let's try it. So the concealer is like creasing right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, and I didn't even put it up that high as you saw. So yeah, I think if you have oily skin and you want to use that, you're gonna have to set it. Okay, I'm just thinking I'm gonna put my eyeshadow primer on because I always use eyeshadow primer. I actually have one from the drugstore. It's actually the NYX glitter primer. Not that I'm using glitter today. Well, there is like metallic kind of shades in here, but let's just use this because it's from the drugstore and I always forget about it. I think you don't need a lot of this probably. So I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. So I'm gonna try and only use this. Okay, I just feel like there's fluff all over my face. It's driving me crazy. You know when you can see like a fluff on your face out of your peripherals? That's what that was. It's also like 37 degrees in here. Not Fahrenheit, Celsius. Okay, let's try this. There isn't really a transition shade in here. This is the like lightest matte, this green. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm looking for, well, this brush already has green on it, so maybe we'll use this one. Yeah, because I don't want to use like, normally in my crease shade, when I first go in, like I use a big fluffy brush all over, but I don't want to do that with a green. So, yep, this too, extremely powdery. Don't know if you can see. Lots of kick up. So that tells me I should be careful. And I think I'll just do one eye on camera so that this video isn't a million years long. Yeah, maybe the glitter primer wasn't the best choice because it's very sticky and making this not as easy to blend. I like that shade of green though. It's like a toned down lime green. Okay, like just in those 2 times I dabbed in the pan, like I've already worn down the embossing a bit. So that's how like powdery these are. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, as long as it doesn't mean fallout everywhere. But I like that green shade. And then I think I want to use the other green shade that's more like a shimmer shade all over. Let's see if it picks up on a brush. Yeah, it's picking up. See, this shade is more like I want to say like a satin, whereas the other shimmers, you can see they're more like sparkly metallic. So you do get a few different formulas in this one little palette. Wait, this is actually really pretty. Like that went on super well. with the brush. So I can only imagine if I had used my finger. This one is more like a yellow green. And then there's fluff. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm just trying to get it more in my lash line. Okay, I like that. Now what do I do? I guess this one for the inner corner. Okay, even the more like sparklier ones are going on super nice with the brush too. Okay. Do I need to try more of these little palettes? Because I'm liking this so far. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna wear because it's the first time I'm using it. But that's really fun. There's also like a dark brown. I don't know if I want to do that though. I think I just want to do green. But I do want to go back to the first shade because I kind of lost that here on the outer corner. But loving how they all blend together too. Some palettes, like, it's like they try to give you a lot of variety, but then they didn't think about how the different formulas would mix together. But this one is working very nicely. I'm kind of just going everywhere with this green now. Yeah, the only thing it doesn't have is like a cream shade or like a light matte that I could like clean up, you know, here and stuff, but that's fine. I mean, these are meant to be like monochromatic, like there's one little palette for every color probably. Yeah, I really like that. That's fun, and I think this is like unique to my collection. Yeah. Okay, so, well, I should put something on the bottom. Should I? I don't think I want to. I think I just want to do that. Yeah. As you can see, I didn't plan this at all. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and then I'll come back. I do have lip products and a brow product from the drugstore, so I'll be back. So that is the finished look. I also did my mascara. I'm still using the Maybelline Sky High. Some days I'm like, hey, I need to get rid of this, but other days like it works so well that I'm like, no, it's still working. It's not old enough yet. So yeah, I've been using this for forever though, way past when you're supposed to use a mascara. But the brow product I wanted to try was this NYX the brow glue. I got the shade medium brown. We'll see how it goes. I'm assuming because it's called the brow glue that it's kind of like a brow gel and your brow color product in one. So we'll see if that's the case. Because normally I go in, well, right now my routine, because it's in my shop, my stash, is my Kosas pencil. So I go in with that. Then I do the Kosas Air Brow, and these are also in the shade medium brown. And then I do the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So maybe with this I only need one thing. We'll see. Oh, it's like a little tiny squeeze tube. Tinted Brow Styler, it says. Okay, yeah, it looks like a gel, but with a tint. So it has a little tiny brush. I'm a little scared that it's gonna be very dark, but let's go. Let's just go right in. Oh, okay, it's not as dark as I thought it would be. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that. That's the difference. I think I like the idea of this type of product because then I don't have to use 3 different things to get the effect that I want. Because I don't like sculpt my brows. I just want something like this that makes them a little darker and has like a hold so that the hairs stay up. So, okay, this is working out really nicely actually. It is getting sticky as I do more. It is called the brow glue, so yeah, I can see how like the more you put, you could really get that laminated brow effect if that's what you want, but I think for me that's enough. I like the color of this. I like that it's like a cooler brown, because when brow products are warmer tone, it makes my eyebrows look red and I don't like that. So there's that, and we're almost done. So this blush, I kind of like grew into it. It is a lot, but I like blush like this. And I did forget that I had another blush, CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Blush Balm. That would have been really pretty too, but yeah, this could be for another day. I also had another lip balm that I could have tried, but it's Physicians Formula Diamond Lip Oil. So it looks like that. And yeah, I have 2 other lip products here, like actual like color lip products. So wait, is this a lip product? I am confused. Yes, I have, it's so dusty. The Maybelline Super Stay Teddy Tint. It says it's a liquid lip tint. Okay, interesting. What shade is this? Skinny Dip. That's the shade. And then from NYX, I have the Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum in the shade Splash and Spice. I think for this look, this would be a better option. This Maybelline. I'm also more curious about what this is, like a liquid lip tint. I'm not sure what that means. Is it like a stain? It says a doe foot. It smells like fruity. Okay. Am I just not gonna use a lip liner? I guess not. I don't have a new one from the drugstore. Oh, okay. It is like kind of powdery matte formula. You know, like those blurring lip products? It's kind of like that. I like the shade that I chose. And I think I got this at Walmart actually. But I'm sure it's at the drugstore too. Oh, I like this. I'm like having a good trying new makeup day. I've pretty much liked everything I've tried. This is really nice. I did have that lip balm underneath, so I don't know how this would go on direct with nothing under, but it feels very smooth, and it is like you can see a mattifying kind of look, but not in the sense that it dries down and like makes your lips look all cracked and stuff. It's very like thin. I wonder if it has good staying power though. And I didn't use a lip liner, but whatever. I think it's okay. So that was the Maybelline Super Stay Teddy Tint. And all I have to do is put my setting spray. It's also from NYX. So it's not new, but it's in my Shop My Stash. It's the Plump Finish, so same line as the primer. I've been liking this. It's just very... I feel like all the setting sprays from the drugstore are this like... they just drench you everywhere. So you have to hold it extremely far. Usually I do this before I finish my eyes, but whatever. Like, I'm soaked right now. Oh, and I got a new fan. I got this at Miniso. It has 3 levels, and I like to dry my setting spray with it, especially ones like this that are so wet. It has like, this is a maximum. Yeah, this is really cute. They had so many different colors, but I got this, I think it was the pink one. Yeah, I don't know why there's a light on the back, because like, are you gonna use this in the dark? I don't know, but yeah, it works for what I want it to do. And that was everything. Yeah, it wasn't a huge haul. I definitely bought more like things from Sephora, which I think you would have saw that video first, the giant Sephora haul. Just not a lot of things get me at the drugstore. Yeah, actually a lot of this is Walmart and Ulta too, I think, but yeah, that's everything. I don't know why I'm taking my hair down. It's a mess. It's still wet from yesterday actually, and I put this texture wave spray in it. I don't know if it did anything, but there's my hair. I mentioned in another video I need a haircut so badly, and I did schedule one, but it's only gonna be in September. Anyway, that's the look. Very heavy on the blush. I think I liked everything. I'm a little iffy on the concealer. Where did that go? Because I do see like creases here, and I didn't even put it there. So I think it like migrated up because it's so like thin and watery. So we'll have to try this out some more. There's another plane going by. I really liked the stick, although I covered the blush with that cheek palette, but this was very easy to use. This is my kind of like summer product, so yeah, really liked that. The face glaze, I think my skin looks good. It's very like, it's a skin tint, so it's what I expected. It's not, it's like a tinted moisturizer basically, but it has sunscreen, which I like. And it's not like doing the thing where sometimes these like, well, keep in mind I have dry skin, but sometimes this type of formula like enhances your pores because it's so like kind of oily that it seeps into your pores and then you see them more, but this doesn't really seem to be doing that. So yeah, I think I like this so far, unless it ends up wearing horribly throughout the day, but I could give you an update if you want. What else did I try? Well, this cheek palette, okay. Very pigmented. I'm intrigued to try these lighter shades and see how that comes across. Like this one, this like peachy one. This highlighter or like blush lighter was really nice. And I don't know if you could see on camera, but these are like marbled. Like they're very pretty. This one was like, had like a white going through it, and this one is more like a golden sheen, so I'm excited to use this more. I do like heavy blush. I just was not expecting it from a powder product, but yeah, so I'll be using this some more. And there's just hair like somewhere on my lip. Okay. Really like this. The only thing I will say is it does have like a gel finish. Like it's kind of shiny, if you can see that. So, but I do like like I would just use this for my brows and I wouldn't have to use a pencil and all the other things like I said already. So I liked this, and I really liked this eyeshadow palette, and now I'm like, have I been sleeping on Revolution eyeshadow palettes, or is this one just particularly good? Let me know if you've tried some of the others. But I think that was everything. Oh, and the lip product, I love it. I'm not sure if it's because I had the lip balm underneath, but it feels really nice. Like it feels like it's not even there. So yeah, that was that. I just keep looking at my cheeks here. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!